Hey there YouTube, quick little stream here. I was going to stream me creating on Dreams again, but I thought I'd do a quick discussion this time. Moderation, comments, all that sort of stuff. Um, I get it heaps on YouTube. I know YouTube on Twitter. Um, Closed-minded people, and also stuff is like getting offended by everything. Also stuff is like Dreams, the creation suite. Um, Me personally, I love creating. A quick background on me. I think I've gone through this before. I'm an artist, but again, as I stated in one of my previous streams, I haven't worked at Disney or Pixar or anything like that. Self-taught, or excluding school and stuff like that. Um, and the fields that my art was in was architecture, and then later on I started to get into like the anime or the figure stuff, um, and do a little bit of scenery and stuff like that. Because obviously architecture, I can draw a building, that's fine, but you can't just draw a building and have it in an environment of blankness. It just looks like it's not art. Yeah, it can look cool, but it's not art. And I've always been artistic. Um, that's why I love Minecraft. Because build what you want to build. Um, but currently, where I live, we're in lockdown again. The stresses of that, plus all my medical history, plus all the other crap that's going on and all that, my release is to create stuff. It's not I create a particular thing and go, right, that's finished, I'm happy with that, I'll put it out into the public and stuff like that. Most of my creations I'll create for me. But occasionally I'll create something. Well, this is pretty nice. Someone might better use this, and then make their own thing out of it. So, for example, a handful of years back, Microsoft released a program called Project Spark. I was creating on that. Far Cry 5 had the map creator. I was creating on that, and I was releasing the stuff. Um, uh, Arma 2 or 3, I can't remember, when the DayZ mod started in Arma. Back then, I was playing on the PC, so I'd done some creations in there. Space Engineers, I put some creations up on their thing. As long as I'm creating, I'm happy. If I can share my creations with people, and they like my creations, and they find my creations helpful in any way, I'm happy. That's why I do my YouTube channel. But this is in regards, again, do not hate on this guy. I don't know whether he's being closed-minded or whether well, I don't know. But he asked me for some help. So I said, what, I was going to give you a hand. He wants to change a character to demonic. It's like, I can help him with that. It's no problems. But I sent him a message. It's like, just remember, I'm helping you because I don't want to take the creation stuff away. Because I love creating, and I do not want to take the creation away from somebody else. And with this particular program, you can create. It's Minecraft, but like zoomed right in. You're not the blocks aren't 1 meter by 1 meter. The blocks are tiny little dots. So I've gone, oh yeah, I can give you a hand if you want, but just remember this. He's going, yeah, no worries. So as you can read here, he's asked, can you help me? Because he's unable to do it. It's like, yeah, no worries. Just remember, it's a collab. It's your creation. I'm helping you. And he's going, no worries. But then he's like, I mentioned my age because I'm over 40. And I mentioned that to him. And then all of a sudden I'm getting these messages. It's like, so you're over 40 and making sculpts of half-naked adult females and some female children with visible underwear. I don't know where that statement came from, because my public creations, if I come into here, go into here, go into here, and go to public, I can't include, I can include that one, but creations like that one and this one here, I can't really include these because these aren't my creations per se. This one here, all I've done is the guy made a fixed character. It was in a pose. It was like a statuette. It could not be operated. All I done was gave it a chip, put it in a default pose, and made it movable. So you can possess it. So as it says, I just corrected his pose and made it possessable. That's pretty much all I done. Check out the original creator. And this one here, the guy that created this, his underwear was very puffy. It didn't look right, so I corrected that. The shoulders were a little off, and the head was too small. I corrected that. And I said, check out the original creator, please. So whether he's talking about that or what, I do not know. And then he's gone, children with underwear showing. The only children puppets I've made would have to be, I don't know. Unless he's referring to things like that. But that's not a child, that's an adult. And those are sliding, so they're more like a chibi character, but she's got a skirt on. But it's a chibi character. It's an adult, but shrunk down. So I don't know whether he just doesn't understand or what. And these ones here, these are all bases. Like, I'm not going to give clothing to a base. So I don't know whether he's like trying to insinuate that I'm a weirdo or something. I don't know. So I make my creations. I'm trying to see if I've got any. Actually, I got creations I made ages back, like an early release, which I called, what did I call them? Something kids. Should I do a search? And nowhere in his statement has he said anything. Here they are. Cool kids. So nowhere in his statements did he say anything about the males. He's not mentioned a single male in there. He's just got half-naked women, adults, and children with the panties showing. It's like, well, hang on a second. That there is probably the only child that I've released, hey viewer, that has any way to see their underwear, and you've got to look for it. So I don't know what he's on about. Hey viewer. Yeah, I'm just having a quick discussion about closed-minded people because see, and this guy's doing the same thing. I don't see much male on your profile. Seems like you have a thing for sculpting females. Well, I prefer sculpting females. So, I don't know what this guy's stirred up, but bye viewers. I'm going to try and reply to this guy. What's his, tax lust. Okay, you just gotta remember that. So we're gonna go back into here, go into here, search public. Yeah, this is just shit I don't need. Like, hey viewer. That's oh, that's a neutral. Um, that's a neutral. I don't know. Like, what do they want from me? It's like trying to throw hate at me in a subliminal way, saying that I'm a freak, that I'm sculpting only women, and okay, that one there. Now it was tax loss, wasn't it? So if I go no, send to Dreamer, TAX LUST. Okay, it was him. Send. Yeah. So again, it's like, do I have to now no longer play Dreams because people are fucking hateful? Because is it jealousy or I don't know. But he asked for help. I offered to help. He mentioned that he's not real good at the game because he's new and he's a boomer. And I mentioned, well, technically I'm a boomer as well because I'm over, the middle age. And then all of a sudden he's just turning around and goes, wait, so you're over 40 and making naked adults and children with underwear? It's like, well, what do you want to make children with no underwear? It's like, what kind of freak are you? And then I've mentioned to him, like, do you remember Astro Boy, like Urain? And I'm talking about not necessarily the the earlier one, the black and white was even worse, but like the 1980s, that era. Like Urain, she was always flashing her underwear. It was the style, and that's the style I grew up with. So when I was when I was doing my art, that's the style I was around, and it's like it's subliminally in my art style. And he's calling me out on making half naked adults, females. I make half naked adult males because they're base puppets. You use them to create your creation from. So I don't want to make a full outfit and then you have to change that full outfit. And then he's going, and some female children with visible underwear. He's saying it like I do every third puppet's a kid with their underwear out. I have one puppet that is a child that has visible underwear. All my other puppets that are on the public list are stylized puppets. None of them are children. That one is male. He hasn't said anything about males. That one is neutral. It's not male, it's not female. It is a base puppet. That one is the standard puppet you get. It's the skirt that I'm making. That one there is a female, but it's a body for my imp. And I thought people might want to use it. If you want to make that a male, you just take the boobs off. It's not that hard. This one here is a anime cartoon doll style character base. Again, that one is not my creation. I altered some of the dimensions to correct it because it was off for me. This guy here made it. So that's not me making. I'm assuming that's what he's referring to when he says half naked females. Because let's see, where are we? And for the record, I think I'm getting crook again, but yay. Male. Neutral. Technically female because it's got the breasts, but I did show a stream on how you can change it to a male. Technically female because this is a bump on the chest. But again, this is an imp. Your imp goes into the thing up there. Neutral. That is a young portion puppet, which is a rescale of that puppet, which is a neutral puppet. This one here is technically female because it's got the breasts, but it's a neutral puppet. The breasts are there so you can either have the breasts or you can remove the breasts to have it male. Or you can rescale them down. It's up to you. That one's female. They got suits, bodysuits on, so don't ask me, because unless someone's pink skinned, that's an adult anime. And it's got no outfit on, because if you want to use your own outfits, you can use your outfits. It's an exploding puppet. So it's like, I'm not going to go sticking heaps of detail on the clothing if you're just going to delete the clothing to use the base puppet to make your own outfits. So I don't know what he's on about. I have to go back a long distance. Chibi style, that is, if anyone watches Evangelion anime, that's based on Oscar Langley Soyu out of the original ones. Yes, that one's female. That's a neutral. That's chibi styled. Again, stylized. That one's actually neutral. Neutral. That image there, it does look like it's got boobs. It's more of a male chest. It's done like that, so if you want to make that into breasts, you can drag the shape and make it more of a breast. Neutral. Neutral. Oh, technically that one's male. Yes, they're female. That's a base puppet, and they're the ones that I've done. So the comment of me making questionable content, it's actually got me a little rolled up. It's like, he's calling me out on making no males, only making, in his words, almost naked women and children flashing their underwear. It's like, no, I'm not. The base puppets, male and a female, that's actually one of each. Again, one of each. And I've stopped doing it this way because I was worried people would start making the comment like this guy's made. Neutral. Technically neutral. Male puppet. Blank puppet. Oops. That one's female. Chibi styled. When I say chibi styled, it's not necessarily the chibi that everyone thinks, you know, with the little tiny hands, massive head, but it's a style of cute, anime styled. Yeah, that one's female. That one's a base puppet. It was a quick, slight sculpt for the head I made. Female. Neutral. So like, yeah, there's like male and female. Again, base puppet, so it's got no clothing. And this is where we're getting back into before it was a full release. This is how far back I have to go. Astro Boy inspired. Neutral. Male. So far they've all been adults. Male and female. And this is how far back I have to go. Release date of... is it going to tell me? Oh yeah, down here. 2019. That's near on 2 years ago. And I'm assuming that's the one he's referring to with the kids flashing their underwear. Because I'm pretty sure that's the only creation I've got with kids. They're not even flashing it. It's like, you have to go looking for it. Adult. Okay, comments. I was so right. And you knew I was right that you even made a stream about it and are trying to convince everyone that I'm wrong. Bro, this is hilarious. Like, so this is obviously one of the guys that made the comment, which is a hater. And dude, like, I don't need your shit. If you're jealous that I can sculpt and you can't, don't throw hate. I'm an artist. I'm not a sicko. If you are the guy that made the comment and trying to make it I'm a sicko, you went looking through way back into my history to find. I'm assuming you're saying, why am I even arguing? It's because you're calling me out on being a sicko when you're the sicko. If you're the one that went all the way back to find a, in brackets, child puppet, to look up its skirt to see its underwear and they go, oh my god, you're showing underwear. It's like, well, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to make it a solid skirt and have it look weird? So it's like, so make your comments, because it's on YouTube, so that all of my subscribers can see you making these comments, so that, again, viewers and subscribers don't go hating on him. In a bikini, spreading its legs and dancing. I know which one you're referring to. Yes. You are referring to... That one's not even public. So you've obviously watched the stream. Yeah, because there's nothing wrong with it. If you see something wrong with it, you're the sicko. It is... Oh, what do I call it? I think I call it MM... No, it wasn't MMD. Dance. And I'm still on public, aren't I? Yes. Oh. You would be referring to probably those puppets there. Yeah, it's a pose, dude. It's a pose. These are the puppets you're probably referring to. I don't get how you don't see anything wrong with that. Wrong with what? The fact that they dance? That is well, look up TikTok or Miku Miku or anything like that. This dance is an Asian dance that they do. And the poses you're referring... Oh no, because I possess the puppet in the area. The poses you're referring to are it's got multiple poses. It's got all these different poses. And it is so that when you're dancing, you can change what you want the pose to be. There is nothing toward about it. And if you see something toward about it, you're the sicko. Yeah, good. You're done. You're trying to make me out to be a sicko and you're the sicko. Joking about what? The fact that you see something sexual about something that isn't sexual. I have never made anything on Dreams that I can classify myself as... Actually, no, that the federals or the locals or the enforcement agencies cannot classify as sick, because it is not sick. It is all clean, decent fun. You're the one that finds sick shit in it. So how come it's only female naked characters and children's panties? That was the statement that was made in my... let me back out. Oop, too far. No, it wasn't. Where are we? Here. Where's all the male characters I made? And I have one creation of a, in brackets, child, where you could even possibly spot the underwear, and that's what's being called out. That sounds sexual to me. Trying to make out that a person who's creating clean creations on a game that he enjoys playing, and you're trying to make him out to be, I don't know, a sicko pervert? So you're telling me you're a feminist? Oh, no, I agree with that statement, yeah. The men get pushed to the side, but that's not the point. This statement here is trying to make out that I'm a sicko old perv, and I'm not. I'm defending myself. Well, if you're defending this statement and saying that feminists don't care about the male, and this obviously doesn't mention males, what, you aren't this guy, you aren't Marshall. Dude, read the statement. This is insinuating that I am an old person only making naked females and children showing their underwear. When you look up the definition of predator, that is pretty much what comes up. Oh, so you're not this guy. Okay. No, it just bugs me that people like this, I was willing to help this guy, and now he's insinuating, no, he has not said, and no, I don't think you have said it either, said that I'm sick, but it's insinuating it, and I've done nothing wrong. This person here that made this comment, and this guy here, I hope you're not that text last guy, because like, don't see much males in the... I had to send him a mail, because I've made plenty of mails. You can see the sculpting. I believe. Oh no, I didn't release that one. So what you want? From now on, when I release a creation, so from now on, when I release a creation and my character is wearing a skirt, regardless of its age, regardless of it. So if I make a male character wearing a skirt, because apparently that's the thing nowadays, I have to make purpose-built censorships, a big ball of smoke, or whatever, covering that region, just so the actual sickos out there can't get an upskirt. Because if that's what I've got to do, I'll just stop releasing my creations, and I'll, I don't know, just do it for myself. And that's not what I want to do. I want to help people. I want to make creations that people are going to want to use. But if haters are going to hate me for creating stuff that, God forbid, they happen to get a panty shot, it's like, wow. I know that, and that's why it's annoying me. It's like people who do nothing wrong like me, because I'm a white, yes, I'm white, male, of a certain age, which was brought up a certain way. If I create something that's even close to being offensive to one person, I get called out on it. Yeah, I agree with you, dude. Like, feminists and all these, what do they call it? Like, there's the wokes, is a word that's going around a lot now. Like, all these kind of people that are out there, they're the reason why this society is going downhill. Because, like, you can't create a single thing. Yeah, you can't create a single thing without somebody being offended. When the actual fuck what? No. I'm just saying, dude. It's not the white bit that's got me. It's the fact that I've done nothing wrong. And, and admittedly, he hasn't said it directly. He's hinting at it. Yeah, you haven't said anything about me being white, man. It's not you. It's this exact comment here that is hinting at it. He hasn't directly said it, so he might not. This person here might not. English might not be his first language, and he might not understand what the insinuation of this statement is. It might be a legit statement, but then this guy here coming in and said he's backing him up. It's like, what the hell? No. He's hinting at me being a sicko, or weirdo, or creep, or what's a politically correct word? A predator. He's saying like, yeah, I'm an old person that's sculpting questionable content. It's like, no, I'm not. No, I don't, dude. That's just it. This argument is a legit argument. It needs to be spoken up about because it's getting ignored. Yeah, I know I'm playing a video game, and that's what's annoying me so much. These people here think that me sculpting a character that you can see its underwear is going to make me go, I don't know, grab a kid off the street or something. I'm calm, dude. It's not just this. Like, not just this. Life in general in 2021 let's face it, it's fucked up. It's not exactly the best. We're going on 2 years. Not been the best 2 years. But then when people are hating on me creating in a video game, it's like, why? You got nothing else to do? You go and solve world hunger. Go and get world peace or something instead of calling me out on doing something I'm not doing. It's like, what the hell? Like, I'm not going to ask you your age or your gender or your race and all that. But think of it from my stand of view. Think of it from my point of view. I'm just chilling on my favorite video game, creating some stuff, venting my creative mind, and then all of a sudden I'm getting called a creep. Not directly. He hasn't said it directly. So it might be like he might be asking me a legit question. He might be saying like, "What, you don't like creating males?" What's not acceptable though? Well, creating, because I've done nothing wrong. Like I can, as I said, I can go through my list of my public creations. The worst one, the closest that could, I suppose, that is skin colored, so I suppose he could have found offense to that. No, the stream isn't so much about him. It's about the fact that haters are gonna hate. Because I could almost jump on any game. In fact, I done a Grand Theft Auto stream. You can't hear them on the stream because I don't use any recording software because I prefer it to be like so people can see exactly what's going on. So it's not what they call edited in any way. That's why I'm confused. Because the closest to what I can see him thinking about, uh, uh, it's this is the first time, excluding the moderators, because the moderators are that's a whole different story. I think I spoke about that in one of my other streams. This is the first time I've had this kind of comment on this game. I get it all the time on Grand Theft Auto. Um, it's not the feeling you get of being hated. It's the feeling you get for being hated for no reason. And that's the annoying bit. I don't even know whether he's hating on me. For all I know, he's like, as I said before, English might not be his first language, and he's just written it out how he thinks it should be said, and in English it comes across as, dude, why are you a creep? But he's trying to say like, can you make some more males? He might be, instead of saying that, he said what he said. Because I made a comment to a Asian creator, and I don't speak. Where am I going? Oops, not there. I made a comment to an Asian guy, like, I know he's not English speaker. Oh, this is the statement that started it, by the way. He said, "I'm a boomer, lol. It's quite okay. It's like you figured it out." And I was asking, "Are you sure? Like, I can still help you out, but if you don't need my help, it's fine." No. It's if somebody is if somebody else is on Dreams, like for example, this guy. If it's because he's jealous, he's making an insinuation that I'm a creep because he's jealous. It's like, don't be jealous. Ask the person for help, and like, no doubt, if he says like, I'm jealous, or I wish I could create like that, I will help him. I am more than happy to help him to get to that point. Not everyone has the built-in creativeness to do such things, but I will not hold that against a single person. No, not jealous of me being a creep. Jealous that he can't create the same as I can create. Because the comments are revolving around the fact that he asked for help. And I've said, yes, I can give you a hand. I still have not received, because he said he was going to send, I don't know whether you play Dreams or not, dude, or do that. But you can collaborate with people. And I said to him, if you want my help, I'm more than happy to help you. Collaborate with me, and I will help you create that creation. But I am not going to do all the work because it's your creation. And then all of a sudden he's gone quiet, and then it's turning out like this. It's like, so I don't know why. That's what this stream is about. It's like, oh, okay. So TaxLast is your alt account. So you do have Dreams. So you know how that all works. That's good. Okay. So I don't have to explain that to you. But do you understand where I'm coming from, dude? I've got alternate accounts as well. But like, do I really have to switch to other accounts just to create? So I shouldn't have to. And you shouldn't have to either, dude. And for the record, I sent you one that has a male and a female in it. And if you want any more of my creations, let me know. I'll send them to you. And if you want me to see any of yours, send them to me. Like I don't mind. It's like, and especially if you have made a good creation, I will give you a thumbs up. Even if it's something I do not like, I give you a thumbs up. If you make the effort to make something original and something that is different, I will give you a thumbs up. And it's not really drama, dude. It's like, if this guy in his next message, because I've replied to him, if his next message is, oh, that's not what I meant, dude, or I was just asking, or something like that, then I'm fine with it. It's like, it's not, it's not him calling me a creep or insinuating it in his message that's got me rolled up. It's the fact that he has to say it. He asked me to help him create. Let's see if I can find it. It's in here. Okay. If I go to that one and go up, down. No, I'll have to get back to the. He asked me to help him alter a character he had. Is it that one? Yeah, here. He just asked me to alter a character apparently that he's made. I don't know what state it's in because he hasn't sent it to me. He said, is there any chance you give me a hand making it look demonic, or turning it into a demonic character, black, purple preferred, red, black, purple preferred, that sort of stuff. It's like, sure, I'll give you a hand. I don't mind. And I do not mind. So I sent him back. I'll be happy to help. Just remember, I'm helping. I'm not doing all the work. It's your creation. Because I don't want to take the... You'll probably understand it too. You don't want to... Creating something that's cool, or even if it's not that cool, if it's like your creation and it works, it's like, yes! I don't want to take that away from anyone. I want everybody to have that experience. And if he sends me this creation and makes me do all the work, and then he doesn't get the yes out of it, then that's not cool. So I said to him, just remember that it's your creation. I'm just helping you. And then he said something along the lines of, I replied to him and said, when you share it with me as a collaboration, just put a note in there or send me a message saying what you're looking to do with the character. Because if he wants to do a first-person character, I won't do anything with their face or the head. If he wants to do a third person, then I'll do the head. The horns, the big teeth, and whatever else. And if it's first person, there's no point in putting wings because you're not going to see the wings. That kind of stuff, like you'd understand. And I said to him, I said, just let me know. And then he's asking questions like, because the term I actually seen here somewhere, where is it? I asked him whether he's planning on doing a first-person shooter, and I said FPS or a TPS, and he was questioning on what TPS meant. Can I find it in here? And I just explained to him. I said, dude, it's just third-person shooter, and he's gone. It's one of these, and he's gone. Yeah, okay, I understand now. Yeah, that's just why I'm confused. It's like, here it is. I'm a boomer, sorry, LOL. I'm quite okay now. I don't want you to do all the work yourself. And I'm going, okay, so does that mean he doesn't need my help anymore or anything like that? So I've replied to him. Actually, if I go to that one, it'll probably come up. See, there it is. Throw me a message to let me know if you still want the collab help and all that, and let me know what you're after. Example, RPG Demon Girl or TPS Male Demon or something like that. And he's asked, TPS? I said, third person shooter. And he's gone like, what? Like Doom and stuff like that. And I said, no, more like Tomb Raider. And he says, sorry, I'm a boomer. And then I replied to him going, that's cool, dude. I'm technically a boomer as well. I sent him making sure I'm not getting a lazy person that wants me to do all the work because I don't want to take it away from them. And then all of a sudden I'm getting, oh, so you're a creepy guy that's this age making creepy characters. It's like, what? And that is why I made this. It was like, because I want to clarify to anyone who watches my streams or anybody who is in a similar situation can leave a comment or whatever, and that way at least I know, and then the other people who are in a similar situation know that they're not the only people copping this crap. Again, if he's literally just misunderstood something, Marshall, throw me another message. Let me know, well, did I say something? Have I offended you? What? I don't know. Because I don't know whether me saying to him that... See, there's one of his comments. What? So what, like a Doom-ish character? And I'm assuming he meant Doom as in the game. And that's where we're going to know more like Tomb Raider. Doom is FPS, first-person shooter. And whether me explaining like first-person, third-person has upset him, I don't know. Like, I don't know what his background is, whether he's a gamer or whether he's literally just doing this on the side. Like, for all I know, this is the only video game the guy's got, or girl, and this is his first interaction with anybody, and this has actually helped him. Or he could be a hardcore gamer, more hardcore than I am, and this is like insulting. So I know what a first person is, dude. But he didn't say that. He's like, dude, you're that age doing that? It's like, what the hell, man? And for the record too, I think I've stated in multiple of my streams, I try to avoid making males because I'm worried, because I had one flagged. The moderation system flagged it because I made a male character. All it had was a bulge. It wasn't detailed in any way. It was a male character, and where there's a bulge on a male, there was a bulge. And it was like, how dare you? And they pulled it. So I try to avoid making males now. That's why the one... I'm not actually getting that much hate on this game. This is the first time it's come close to it. That's why I'm doing this stream now. Like, I'm hoping... The stream is more to point out, I hope this doesn't turn into a GTA or... I don't know whether you play Rust, but Rust. Like, the stream I done a couple of days ago on Grand Theft Auto. Like, if the stream could hear this other guy talking to me and my friends, he was using words like neck yourself and stuff like that. And it's like, while it's going in the back of my head, I'm so glad that this ain't recording the other voices. If you're M, okay, cut it short. To be honest, dude, to give you a quick little tidbit of my diagnosis of my, like, I'm not going to give you all the information like that, but I do have an anger issue, and the doctors and everything have given me like guidelines, like do this, do that, because it's not good. It's not good. Do this, do what you're told, and one of those is to vent. And if me coming onto YouTube and venting is going to prevent me from going out and stabbing someone or punching someone or, I don't know, whatever could happen, then it's like, and if it's entertaining for you, like, all the more to me and all the more to you, because you got a laugh out of it, and I got my message out there. So that, I'm happy, dude. And if you want to collaborate on dreams, don't hesitate to just throw me a message, say, look, let's collaborate on something. And I don't just do puppets. I have done other stuff as well. I'm not big on the other stuff. So the stage the other characters are dancing on, I've got that there. I came up with a bug. It's still linked to a creation it's not linked to. So it's like, but that's on my end. That's not on their end, on your end. Excuse me. And it's literally just the stage. It has a chip in here. Okay, where's the chip not showing up? There it is. So you can wire up whatever music into here, and as long as it's got the envelope, you can put your own music in there. So I do have these kind of things as well. I've made a couple of... after what? So you're still hating on me. It's like, what have I done? I've been perfectly civil, and you're saying you doubt anyone would want to collaborate with me. Well, right now you're saying I doubt anyone's going to collaborate with you after that. And I still don't even know what that is. It is just at the top there. Are you talking about this video? I do actually. That's why I'm confused on what you're on about. You turned around to me and said no one's going to want to collaborate on me after that. And what? The video I'm making now about please don't hate people? Don't throw hate for no reason? And for the record, as of last time I checked, he hadn't blocked me. But if he blocks me, it's fine. I don't care. It's like, he obviously didn't want my help, and then it's fine. No, he hasn't said whether he solved it or not. He's just said, it's all good, I worked it out. What, is he collaborating with someone else? He doesn't want my help anymore? Because he hasn't told me he doesn't want my help anymore. If he turned around to me and said, no, dude, it's alright, I don't need your help anymore, I'll go, fine, no worries. No, I can let things go. Like, to be honest, this whole message thing, tomorrow, hell, half an hour from now, I'll be over it. I'll be on creating my own things, and until he messages me again and I'll get an answer to what's going on, it's not going to end my life. Like, geez, I've got more important things to worry about than some guy with confusing messages. Well, I'm not really mad. I'm annoyed, and it's not necessarily at him either. It could be a language barrier for all I know. It could be a misunderstanding. For all I know, Dreams has a spell checker that he's getting a different word that I'm getting. I don't know. Yeah, I'm defending myself, in preparation for somebody else jumping on the bandwagon and throwing hate at me for something I haven't done. That's why I'm doing this video now. Knock on wood that I'm not going to get... For all I know, he's going to send me a message in 20 minutes and go, oh, no, another friend of mine's helping me out. I take it you're not of my era then, okay. What's the term they use nowadays? Oh, crikes. What's the word they use nowadays? Jumping in, you know when you have a pylon? And do you even still do pylons nowadays? And then like the last person jumps on just to add to the pile. It's that kind of thing. It's a saying that used to be said in the olden days. Well, make me sound old. Jumping on the bandwagon, because the band, without sounding like I know exactly what the exact meaning is, it's from the era of when bands used to tour the world, and then like they'd had the buses or the vans or the following, you know, the groupies and this sort of stuff. Prior to that, it was the bandwagon. And when someone is jumping in with everyone else just to do it, they're jumping on that last, like the caboose. If you've got a YouTube video, if you've got a YouTube channel, dude, put it in there, and people can look and go, oh yeah, I'll subscribe to that guy. Or Twitter. I don't do Twitter because I don't like the whole format, but I don't mind. Why 30 though, dude? You doing criminal things on friggin' Dreams. You need 30 alts. You know, piracy is illegal, man. You can't copy people's creations. Even if it's your own creation on a different account, you can't copy it. Why? What have you done? Okay, fair enough. Tell me you're not one of those guys on Grand Theft Auto that goes around blowing everyone else up while in God mode, in the God mode van, then you get all these people reporting you for cheating, so you just switch accounts. Because I get more than enough of those guys. Yeah, and I've got nothing against the Marshall guy. Just to clarify, like, I'm not hating on him, and I'm not hating on what he said. Oh, that's alright then. Well, I couldn't... I could look, but I don't go looking to see, like, what my likes are and all that. I think my highest likes in the couple of hundreds. But that's not what I'm after. If I get one like, I'm happy, dude. If somebody's liked my creation, then I'm happy. If they're ranting because of a legit reason, and they've told you what that reason is, then you can do something about it. But if they're ranting about you and not telling you what they're ranting about, like if you've done something and they didn't like you've done that, but they're just calling you names, and it's like, what have I done, dude? That's where I am right now. So what have I done? But if they're going like, dude, stop blowing my car up, man, I'm trying to do something, then that's fine. So that's why I've got 30 accounts. If you're doing something to them, then they rant at you, then all I can say is like, do what I do, try and figure out what they're ranting about and resolve that. But if they're just going nuts for no reason, it's like nothing you can do about it. If you're talking about the fact that Sony decided to record your party chat and not game chat, and all the hatred and everything like that is in game chat, I agree 100%, dude. Uh, um, well, I'll argue with people. My family history, my ancestors, we love a good argument. But I'm not going to argue a point when the other person. I'm not going to argue a point with a person that isn't going to listen to both sides of the argument. I will listen to both sides of the argument. So, like when you said maybe I've done something to offend this guy and stuff like that, it's like I do listen to it. Sometimes it doesn't sound like I have, but I do listen to it. It's just that if I know for a fact or there's a high possibility that all the conclusions I've come to aren't the correct one, then I'm frustrated. It's like, what's the answer then? Like if someone says to me, "What's 1 plus 1?" and I go 2, and they go, "No, that's wrong." It's like, no, that is correct. I know that for a fact. But if they go, "What's 1 plus 1?" and I go 3, and they go, "No, that's wrong." I'll go, "Hang on a second. Let's check all the shit." Oh no, I would never. Actually, no. I would hate completely because I have watch my CD Projekt Red streams. I am completely hating on them right now. But a particular person, like this guy here, he's probably done nothing wrong. It's just a misunderstanding, like you said earlier. But it's frustrating me that what could he have misunderstood? Oh no, I do not want anyone to report anyone. Um, like the Marshall guy, I don't want a single person reporting him. He's done nothing wrong. Um, at this, keep getting the wrong spot. At this particular point, he's done nothing wrong. Like making a statement like this, that's not. It's questionable, but it's not wrong. If he's got a legit concern, then he's got to voice that concern. So if anyone reports him for that, it's like, no, like, I haven't reported him because he's done nothing wrong. I don't think I've ever reported anyone, especially on Dreams. GTA is a different story altogether. I will report to the cows come home on GTA because I know nothing will get done. But unless he starts word for word accusing me of doing something that I'm not doing, or actually throwing hate at me, then it's like, then I'll think about reporting him. And I say think because it depends on how much hate he gives me. Because there is a block button. As you stated, I'm surprised he hasn't blocked you yet. And that is why with social media, when the people go cyberbullying, it's like, is there a block button on your app? Block them. I know it's a little harder with apps like Twitter, TikTok, because let's say if you've got 30, like even if it's not 30, even if it's like 10 or 5 accounts, if someone blocks one of your accounts, you just jump on another account and you can just abuse them again. It's not that hard. So it's a little harder now that like people have multiple accounts, but there's a mute button, there's a what do they call it? Like a filter button, so you can filter out. I don't know whether TikTok and all that have that. I'm pretty sure Twitter does, but you can filter out the people that are not being nice to you. And go, like, not seeing those kind of comments. I have reported people on Twitter because If you're not on Twitter, dude, do not get Twitter. Well, I suppose you can, but if you like get into arguments, Twitter's the place to go. Oh, that place is toxic. I'll tell you what. You say a bad word against anybody and you're going to get a flood of people hating you so bad. Even if it's like, for example, if you jump onto Twitter and you say it about Rockstar. Rockstar hasn't released content in 2 months. You're going to get 20 comments saying that you're an absolute loser. Rockstar don't have to release content when you want it. They release it when they want it, and that you're an idiot for wanting it. It's like, what's that got to do with the price of cheese? Actually, if I go into wait, I've got one person blocked. Excuse me. Excuse me. I think the game might be bugged. It says I've got one person blocked, but when I bring up the list, it's like there's nobody in it. So who's blocked then? Yeah, just to clarify, dude, like I'm not gonna hate this guy, even if he turns out to actually accuse me of something. I will not. He gave a thumbs up to it. So he's giving a thumbs up. So he hasn't blocked me. Yeah, unless he blatantly accuses me of something. Like I'm not gonna take hearsay and like hints and insinuations. That's a nothing. Like you can't get angry. You can get angry over it, but it's like, actually, see that's where the grey is. It's like, do you get angry because someone's accusing you of doing something that you haven't done? Because it's fair to get angry to just say, for example, if you end up in court because the cops think you've done something, but yet you've done nothing wrong, and you get jailed for it. Do you have the right to be mad about that? Well, yeah, you didn't do anything, but he's insinuating or hinting at. So it's like he hasn't said anything directly. So it's not like I'm gone to jail. I'm literally just like, when the cops pull you over and say, "Dude, stop your speeding, man. You're 1k over. There's your notice. It's not a fine. But you do it again, I'll fine you." It's that kind of thing. Like, you can't be mad about that. They're trying to keep you safe. They want you to sit in the speed limit, because if you speed, you crash and you kill someone. Wait, did he actually? Are you saying that I'm a male? Oh my god. This is sexist. I'm reporting you. See what I mean? It's like, so I'll ask him then. I hope so. Um, See, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Like, for all I know, he could be a 12-year-old kid just trying to start something. He could be a legit adult. He could be a legit elderly person. It could be like, um, it could be anything for all I know, or she could be anything for all I know. But I'm not going to jump to a conclusion and start reporting and stuff like that, because it's like, if I'm reporting a 12-year-old kid for just having a bit of fun trying to start shit, it's like, is that cool? I don't know. See, now do I tell him that I also, her, it, them, they, politically correct bullshit. Do I also say I create static objects that aren't sexually aligned with any sort of gender? Oops. And this is the problem with texts. Like, you don't know what words you can use to convey exactly what you want to say. Like, if you're in a chat with someone, like me talking to you right now, I can, admittedly, sometimes that's hard, but to convey exactly what you mean is easier to verbally say it. Like, when you say to someone in a chat, uh, just say they created something that was a crappy creation, and you're trying to be nice. That's a great creation. If you said that to someone in real life and go, "That's great, dude," and they looked at you and you got a big grin on your face with the look of like that is horrible in your eyes, they can go, "You're jesting me, aren't you?" And you go, "Yep." But in a text, you can't get any of that. It's like, so you've got to word precisely bits and pieces of exactly what you want to say. Yeah, and the main reason it's confusing me is it's only a rank 15, and he says he sculpts scenery. So it's like I've looked at I haven't gone through all his stuff because I'm not the kind of I'm not going to go look and see exactly what he's done. But it's like, let's have a look. Let's see what he actually has done. He hasn't done that much. So like, if he's new to the game, he hasn't figured out how to sculpt properly or what gadgets do what, then it's like, then he'd be a little frustrated. And then he's asked me for help, and then I've gone to this whole, like, yeah, but it's your creation. I'm only helping. Oh, maybe, I don't know. Wait, that's already got a thumbs up. I literally just wrote it. Oh, that's got a reply to. Don't think so. Actually, no, some of them do. I haven't released them though. Why would I make a clothed static object? Okay. See, for all I know, dude, like this could be Marshall and the tax guy could be you. It's like for all I know, you're doing both accounts at the same time, and you're just taking the piss. Yeah, and for any of the viewers that watch this after the fact, where is it on that list? No, it's got to go back one. Got to go to my actual one, don't I? This bit here, the statement of me being sexist. Just to let everyone know, anyone that views this or watches any of my videos, I am the least sexist, ageist, racist, religious, if that's a word. Anything that is broken up into categories, I am so far away from being against any of them. It's not funny. It's like, I couldn't give a turd what race you are, what religion you are, what gender you are, what sexual orientation you are, and all that. I couldn't care. Just don't push it onto me. Well, Sarsenal or Tax, I better call this stream, man. It's over an hour. And I hope wherever you are, dude, and I've got a secondary viewer there, that hope to Christ wherever you are, unless that offends somebody. I really hope very much that where you are, it's not too bad. Of course, the shit's pretty much in the fan where I am. Oh, hang on, can I say, I hope I can say this word and don't get in trouble for it. In case you're wondering what that message is about, the static object that when I thought back to was I made a clothing dummy. It's one of my characters, like my actual physical puppets, and I resculpted it in one piece and made it a dummy, so I can sculpt clothes on it. So it's a static object. It's a single sculpt, but I put clothes on it, so it's a static object. There's clothes on it. He never said like a lamp with clothes on. No, I haven't made a lamp with clothes on. I could, but it's gonna look a little odd. But I've seen some odder, like, oh my god, like, if you've got dreams, just look through the freaking creations. The amount of weird stuff that's in there, and some of it's actually hilarious. You can see it's made by like an again, I don't want to group them in, but somewhere between 8 years of age and I want to say about 14 or 15 years of age, and they've gone poo jokes. So they've made poops and very, very loose male anatomy sculpts and stuff like that. Oh, so the Marshall's your... Hang on, is it Marshall or is it Marshall? Hey, man, spell it right. But if yous have found me and yous are on Dreams, then I've got viewers on Dreams. You know, if you hadn't have made all this public, man, it could have been so much tidier. Yeah, you could. Unless it's a hateful comment, like someone's literally like, turn on. If I send you a message and call you an F and C or whatever, then by all means, like, delete that. But unless you suspect any of that biting any of us in the arse down the road, then I don't care. So if you want to delete it, delete it. No, well, that's what what was it, a few months ago? I was getting a guy on YouTube. He was giving me nasty comments on YouTube. And the thing is, dude, this goes up as a recording. It's not just a stream, it goes up as a recording. So I could have, oh, I doubt it's going to happen. A month down the line, this video could all of a jump from like 5 views, which is my average, to like 50 views or 100 views. So that's why I have to make sure that when like in the stream I have to say to viewers again, if you're watching this after the fact, don't hate on them. They have not thrown any direct hate at me. He has not called me a bad word or anything like that. Again, he's obviously just having a little freaking ass around. But it's like, actually, can I call that anymore? Or is that offensive? He's just having a screw. I don't even think I can say that anymore. He's messing. Can I say messing around? Usually don't get more than 5 views. The dreams, yeah, that's usually 5 or 10 views. It's not huge on that. My Rust one got a couple of hundred. Conan ones were in the thousands. Grand Theft Auto, I think the highest one that was in the 20s, something like that. If you guys start getting messages from any of my viewers, let me know, and I'll make sure it's all sorted out. Same with the comment section. If I start seeing comments saying we're gonna hunt these guys down and kill them or something like that, I will delete that message straight away because that is a hate message, and I do not accept that in my comment sections. But yeah. Oh, I'm not hanging around forever, dude, because it's nearly an hour and a half. And I'm about to switch over to friggin' Watch Dogs. Oops, wrong button. Ask your question, dude, so I can end this stream. If you want to hunt me up, my PSN's down the bottom there. You can throw me a thing if I'm on and I'm not playing with any of my friends, or if you've got GTA and I'm on GTA or something like that, then by all means we can have a screw around on GTA or something like that. I don't mind. But I won't be joining a party tonight. I can guarantee that one. I'm jumping off this. Yeah, PlayStation party. I know what that is. Yeah, it definitely won't be today because after I end this stream in 5 minutes, I'm switching to Watch Dogs. Then I want to go chill and watch some YouTube videos. That's why I said if you've got a YouTube channel, throw it up there because I could watch some of your videos, give you thumbs ups or whatever. And then I'm calling it. My background image. Don't know what you're on about. But either way, dude, I've got to go. It's been an hour and a half. It's like 20 minutes longer than the stream was supposed to go for. So I will catch you, dude. Look me up on PSN. If you see me on, especially if I'm on GTA, by all means, join the session I'm in if you can join in and screw around. Like, me and my friends, we're more than happy to go gung ho with yous. We'll screw a server over. But I'm gonna go, dude. You stay safe and don't cause too much shit. I will catch you, man. Catch you. All right. I'm out of here. Stay safe.